I'm Andy Greenfield, and as we begin the 26th year of the Greenfield Everyday Heroes program, I'd like to share with you how we got to where we are today. I grew up in a middle-class family in Danbury, Connecticut, attended grammar school in the projects, and a very diverse high school where I saw firsthand things like race riots, poverty, inequity, and absentee parents, and kids who had far less than I did. And that experience in school stayed with me, and years later had a huge impact on my thinking about how to make a difference. Down the road, after I had some success in business, I was thinking back on the role of serendipity in my life and realized how fortunate I was to have been born in America into a loving and supportive family with the resources to feed, clothe, and educate me, and how I didn't necessarily deserve this, but instead was just the beneficiary of good fortune. I was reflecting on how no one gets to choose their parents, or where they're born, or their ethnicity, or their financial situation. And it was then that the idea for the Greenfield Everyday Heroes program came to be. I realized I was now in a position to make a difference, and I wanted to. Since I believed that education was the key to kids escaping the challenges of abuse, neglect, poverty, and more, I decided that the place to focus on was the step from high school to college or to technical education. And the kids I wanted to recognize and celebrate were the ones who did not let their circumstances dictate their path forward, and instead used their adversity as a springboard rather than as an excuse. These are kids whose drive, character, and perseverance propelled them past the challenges that life had dealt them. And these are the kids we view as everyday heroes. Since first starting the program in 1995, we've given out over 150 awards to young everyday heroes. And since we stay in contact with many of the award winners long after college, we get a sense of how their path forward has been. And I'd love to share some of these stories with you. One of our early recipients, just after winning the award, sent a postcard to us saying, "You thought you gave me money, but what you really gave me was hope." And that's a verbatim. And that actually told us more about what this award was really about. Years later, she went on to start her own business and is now on the board of a charitable foundation. Another recipient, after her first year in college, sent us an email sharing that she had been inspired by her experience with us and started a program with friends to raise money for kids who didn't have the resources for school supplies. And another award winner, who became homeless in high school and was living in a car, went on to become a decorated police officer. And these are just a few examples of hope and success for kids who were dealt some really tough cards in life. And there are many, many more like this. Ann and I plan on adding more schools to our program and hope you'll take the time to learn more about Greenfield Everyday Heroes and join us in celebrating some amazing kids who are truly everyday heroes. Thanks for your time.